Son. Alright, son. Hello guys, what is up? Bringing you a new video today. Today, I will be making kind of a new video for you guys. Today, I will be starting a daily series where I look at the power rankings in the NHL. So this is an Excel spreadsheet, as you probably already figured out. And I've been learning a bit about hockey analytics. So with a basic formula, I came up with this system. So that's the big update daily sign that I have for myself. This is the definitions for every ranking. So ranking teams, wins, games played, and then the percentage. So I guess chance to win a game wasn't the best way to put it, but it also is at the same time. So essentially, you divide. So let's look at the Lightning then. Let's look at the Lightning. So Lightning are first in the league in terms of percentage. So it's sorted in terms of percentage by using the filter button. So you put equal 17 divided by 23. So 17 wins divided by 23 games played. This system does not factor in OT losses because it's not a point system. It's a percentage system. And therefore, if you lose an OT, you still lost. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. You lost. So you get a point. It's not completely accurate in terms of who's going to make the playoffs, but I think it truly does signify who are the best teams in the league. So the Knights might be higher than the Lightning in terms of standings, but if the Lightning have less overtime losses, then technically speaking, they're the better team, and they're not relying on overtime to win. And then this actually takes down teams like the Canadiens at number 18, because they have 7 overtime losses, so their percentage is just 45.83%. And by the way, I got the percentage by so there you go. So equal, and then there's the formula up here, equal 17 divided by 23, and then you get the same formula as that winning percentage right there for the Lightning. And then I got this percentage by going up here. It says percentage. You just pick a ranking. So if I pick general, it's just going to go with a decimal. If I go with currency, it'll go with a money one, so $0.74. That's a decent one too. Then I could also do a fraction, so 3/4, but that rounds it up, so it's not completely accurate. And then you could go a text one. You could go comma, so 0. Or counting, I guess, 0.74. You could go a time, so 540. I don't know where they're getting that from, but yeah. So there's all those different ones, but I thought percentage was the best one. So basically all I did was I started by just going like 1, 2, 3, and so on. So on and so forth. Just doing percentages because I set it to do percentages automatically, so I'll just do general there. And then nets, I had a piece of paper where I had worked out most of the formulas already. So I entered that in, but if I wasn't doing that, I just looked at the standings one by one, and I just kind of enter that in. And then what I do later on was that once I'd enter in all the information, I'd go to this percentage thing, the percentage column, so E, and then I'd go to sort and filter, and I'd press sort descending. There you go. And then it sorts descending. If I wanted to sort it by ascending, then it would sort it in reverse, so like this. See? So if you wanted to look at it like that, then you could do that. So I just think the system does a really good job of kind of taking the mediocre teams that rely on overtime losses for points down. So I'm looking at the Habs here particularly, or specifically I should say. And then so I plan to be updating this daily and giving you guys a daily update on this. So Sabres are last, Lightning are first, and then I mean it's pretty it's a pretty basic system overall. There you go. So yeah, off this though, it looks like the Leafs will come out of the North Division. Originally, when I did these rankings, the Leafs were second, so they've actually fallen down. And the Canucks have risen up. They were originally, I think, 27th when I originally did this list. The Ducks were actually last by a large margin, but they've picked it up lately. Penguins have picked it up lately, while the Flyers have fallen off a bit. Oilers and Bruins, I believe, switched places. And the Hurricanes went up a ranking ahead of the Leafs, and the Knights passed the Leafs too. But the Lightning have been first from the very start. So yeah, as I said before, I just think it does a good job of separating the good teams from the bad, because a lot of teams can hide behind losing a lot of games in overtime and then getting a point, so they can slowly pass teams in the standings that way. But this system doesn't factor that in. It counts an OT loss as an OT loss. So while this is not the best in terms of a point predictor, it is the best, I think, in terms of looking at who is truly the best team in the league, or who's playing like it anyway. So I think this will be a useful video for you guys. I think you guys will enjoy this series. I'm sure I'll add some more to these rankings as it goes on. Maybe I'll do like a best player from every team kind of thing, and I'll add a thing like that there. Maybe I'll add in a chart or a bar graph or something. And I plan to be adding to it more as it goes on. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and see you guys next time. Bye-bye.